2.5 million Palestinians in Gaza, they're all Hamas, which is not true, but that's the sentiment.
The space for dissenting voices is shrinking when this Israeli filmmaker won an international award for a documentary with a Palestinian colleague in the West Bank. His speech was slammed as anti-Semitic, and he faced death threats.
I'm free to move where I want in this land. Basel is, like millions of Palestinians, locked in the occupied West Bank. This situation of apartheid between us, this inequality, it has to end.
Israelis are taking to the streets every weekend.
Arrest him. Yo, you can't be talking that in Berlin, man. That's, excuse me, meine Judenfreund, you're sounding kind of anti-Semitic. Maybe we will arrest you after this speech is done, okay? As we have done many times over the course of the past couple of months, yeah? Du bist antisemitisch. Antisemitisch. Do not use that accent as an ick of mine. Yeah.
This, a demonstration calling for a deal to be done now to bring the hostages home. This one, just down the road, is calling on Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to stand down. There is some sympathy for civilians in Gaza, but the focus primarily is on Israeli suffering. It's only a much...
German politicians literally said they agree with the Jewish guy of the duo, but not the Palestinian, despite them saying the same thing. It's insane here. Yeah, dude, Germans are completely out of control, okay? I don't know what to say about it. I mean, I've talked about it a lot, but like, once I saw the German anti-fascists, German leftists, okay, throwing like, I hate this country, man. Not even anything witty to say about this country going the extra mile to defend the mass murder in Gaza because doing otherwise would offend German sensibilities. Like, remember? Yeah, and that was anti-Deutsche, the fucking aggro German anti-fascists, the anarchists, doing their very best to defend Israel and defend and destroy anti-Semitism by literally throwing a big brick through a bakery that was holding like a pro-Palestinian gathering, and then dumping lard, like pig fat, in the fucking bakery. Like doing a fucking hate crime that is also ironically anti-Semitic. There is nothing better to describe how the fucking Germans are operating, okay? They love American imperialism because they hate Muslims so much. It's also literally what they did during Kristallnacht, zero self-awareness. Yeah. German minister says she clapped Israeli filmmaker, not his Palestinian colleague. This is the green politician. Yo! Call for green politician to resign amid row over politically charged closing ceremony. Everything that I hear about like contemporary German politics as it pertains, bro, I never want you to hear you say anti-Deutsche or leftist / anti-fascista again, okay? They are so fucking vile. I mean, it's embarrassing, but like, isn't that how they present themselves ultimately? Like, yes, they are at odds with these principles that they claim to espouse, but I think that's like a uniquely German phenomenon. That's what I'm trying to explain here. Like, obviously, they are not. They're as leftist as the MAGA communists are. From the AP headline recently, Google it if you must. Germans thought they were immune to nationalism. After confronting the Nazi past, they were wrong. All the Germans are like, come on, go back. Go back to the fucking American stuff, please. Antifaschistische Aktion! Dude, it's so good. It's so good. It's so fucking funny. It's just like, I feel so goddamn vindicated when I talk about like the German collective psyche and how, and like what they're oftentimes very nefarious, obviously not the Germans in here, but like the very nefarious reasons as to why they dick ride Israel so fucking hard. It's just like, dude, your fucking forefathers that fought against the Nazis in Germany internally, like the communists, the actual fucking anti-fascists, are literally turning in their goddamn graves in shame with the horror of what is going on in Germany currently. Yeah, Germany also added me into a report. If you remember, Hasan gets mentioned in a report from the Bundesverband RIAS about the anti-Semitic reactions in Germany on the Hamas massacre in Israel. Ein Twitch-Streamer bekannt als HasanAbi, der 2.6 Millionen Follower in Hand streamte, wo 40.000 Zuschauenden, von denen die größte Gruppe aus Deutschland kam, als Verbrechen der Hamas verharmloste, bis die Gewalt gegen die Zivilbevölkerung als Gewalt gegen Zionisten und Siedler rechtfertigte. Auf der Plattform X schreibt eine Person, Israel is no more inshallah, so Gott will, sowie 2 Raketen-Emojis. Auch wenn es sich bei den genannten Fällen nicht um antisemitische Verfälle nach RIAs Kategorien handelt, verweisen sie auf die breite Zustimmung zu den Massakern der Hamas und eine Verherrlichung des Terrors und lassen auf ein vorhandenes antisemitisches Weltbild schließen. Insgesamt wird gerade auf Social Media eine sehr gewaltverherrlichende Sprache verwendet. Here's the actual translation. A Twitch live streamer known as HasanAbi, who has over 2.6 million followers, streamed in front of 40,000 viewers, the 4th largest group of whom were from Germany, as he trivialized Hamas crimes as justified violence against civilians as violence against Zionists and settlers. Even if the cases mentioned are not anti-Semitic incidents according to RAIS categories, they point to the broad approval of Hamas's massacres and the glorification of terror and suggest an existing anti-Semitic worldview. Yeah, they put me, I remember reading the report, they put me into a category where they sandwich me in between like openly anti-Semitic sentiments, if I recall correctly, recognized that what I was saying wasn't anti-Semitic, but it kind of has the vibes of anti-Semitism. What can I say? But it's hard to, it's not hard to get Germans to go in for a bit of genocide. Yes. So here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. As I was saying before, Germans obviously have a lot of guilt for the Holocaust, okay? A lot. What they feel like with respect to Israel is that, like, it's not necessarily just the guilt of the Holocaust that causes them to be, like, super on board with everything that Israel does. No, they don't. Okay, a lot of Germans have a lot of guilt for the Holocaust, except for the AfD, which is gaining prominence, of course. However, he's exaggerating the situation that anti-Deutsche is only a very small part of the whole leftist clique. Brother, when we're talking about the Green Party or like liberal, supposedly quote-unquote leftist Germans also taking this like insane stance, this laughable stance, like German minister saying she clapped for the Israeli filmmaker, not his Palestinian colleague who said the exact same thing at Berlinale, and like and now there's calls for her to resign. Come on. There's something else going on, okay? My point is this. I think that the collective guilt, not only obviously in somewhat of a performative capacity, pushes like the overarching German narrative to be like super pro-Israel unconditionally, but I think there's also a secondary, very nefarious purpose, which is to say, look, sure, maybe our grandfathers did some stuff, okay, which we recognize is bad and wrong. But you know who's currently doing a very real genocide? The Arabs. Okay? This way, they can shift the blame in a very nefarious, very sinister way, shift the blame away from the Germans directly to a common enemy that Israel has with a lot of Germans. Arabs and Islam in general. Exactly. You get to transfer guilt with Zionist approval. 100%.